Yes, back to my homework, because I believe in homework. So, how is everybody doing? Everyone doing okay? You guys ready for me to have a speech? Speech. Yeah, I had these issues here. Yeah, so what I've come up with, actually, here, let's do this the proper way. I'm just gonna show you. So let's get out of here. Yeah. All right. It's gonna be based. Do you know what I found out? There is no preventing suicide. No. There's only awareness. That's what I know. Why? Because you're either going to do it or you're not. The thing with that is the way they treat it. It didn't work for me. It did not work for me. That system failed me because it just made me act out more. So I'm just going to let everyone know that right now. So I've come up with my own. And with that, I'm just going to tell you that it kind of works towards... You guys know who this guy was? Mr. Dress Up? Ooh, for some of you guys. Yes. What about this guy? You guys must remember this guy. Ooh. The Friendly Giant. Yes, Friendly Giant. You guys know who this is? Ooh, we know how to play with food. Sorry. I shouldn't say just we. But, yeah, ooh. Something like this, right? Yeah, something like that, yeah. And, for me, I love this stuff. Yeah, something like that. Ooh, yeah. What have I been doing here? Yeah, I've been doing quite a bit. Now, do you guys know what these are? So, what I've devised in the last little bit is, well, in order to put your name on something, you're going to have to attempt to do it. Okay, cool. So, I've come up with ooh. Yeah, Mr. Dark Cloud. Mr. Dark Cloud has to actually... He's got to be born in order to help people in dark places. Yeah, so we got our little business proposal coming across here right now. Because I need help and sponsorship to do this. Because, you're not supposed to get ahead on welfare because that's what people bitch about the most. Yeah, look at the Government of Canada. Yeah. I want you guys to see these numbers at the bottom. Yeah. Because each of them have a certain amount of dollar thingies attached to them. See that one at the bottom where it says $18,000? That's just for a single dependent or a single person. Yeah. A single person, if you make under 18 grand a year, you are living under the poverty line. Okay. I'm a single man with a dependent. And I might have had two, but I only made 11 grand last year. I need some help. Ooh, all right. Now, this is the coolest thing in the world. See, because everyone has dark days, everyone has dark clouds, all day, every so often, don't matter. Yes, dark clouds. Oh my God. I'm starting to develop something here, aren't I? Yes. And then when I go onto the government websites and You know, I find out that they have agencies for this stuff. You know, they have Google programs and all these different things. Do you guys want me to show you what I found that Google does? So when you got suicide awareness, which is, you know, right at the top there, look, what does it say? Suicide prevention pictures, right? Ooh, okay, look, there's that one. Ooh, and then you got suicide awareness. Oh, look at the top, look at the top. Suicide awareness picture. All right. Now, everyone can do or, you know, have an opinion on what prevention and awareness is, but not every child is the same. Okay. And what I noticed is most people that, you know, want to commit suicide are hopeless, lack faith, and support. So if you gave somebody the need or the feeling of needing, the feeling of being needed, you know, like I need my kids to be okay. I need to know that I could actually make a change. So for me, feeling a need right now, I developed this program. And it was based on my kids. Why? Because I feel that if I can help them, and if kids were leaning on my kids, you know, because they have other friends that are, you know, feeling this lack of needing on this planet, you know, because all kids are needed on this planet. So for me, I'm developing a way on how to get them off this feeling of not being needed, you know, hopelessness. Now, anybody see these before? Hurting themselves is an indication of what? Ooh, are they suicidal? Maybe not. Do they know how far it can go if they did actually succeed in doing this stuff? Who knows? A very touchy subject. Well, if I'm going to create triggers, I'm going to have stuff to remedy these triggers. I could make videos that do triggers that can make a kid melt just by watching a video. And then as long as their parents and maybe a therapist was beside them, they could work with them. That would be the start of an actual therapy session. With my help, we can do this. So, I have 20-some places to start applying for programs. I didn't even go the whole way. I got like 300 pages in this book. I went through about 80 of them. I came out with 20 places for resources, federal and provincially speaking, of course. So, the Canadian Business Funding Resource Guide. That was my basis for this. Okay, sick of welfare, yeah. Can't go, can't leave it. So now that when I'm actually starting to do my research, this is what I'm looking into. So, what does it take for me to, you know, actually do all this stuff? So, this is where we go into my next skit. I was smart. So, with all that being said, I'm just gonna leave you guys with this one picture, you know, of what's to come. Because right now, I think there's dark clouds everywhere. Scary.